So Respawn might actually be working right now on a third secret project. It's not related to Star Wars Jedi and it's also not related to Apex Legends, but it is in fact a other Star Wars title, and I've already made a video on it in the past, which is a Star Wars shooter, and today we have a update towards that rumor. So sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage, and let's get on with the news. So if you are like me, I am a very big Titanfall fan, and I am still mourning the death of Titanfall because I just really want a third one, and that is basically the only multiplayer game I care about. I'm never going to probably get a Titanfall 3, but I do have something else that might be similar towards that from the same studio. Apparently Respawn is working on a Star Wars first-person shooter with a focus on mobility. Yeah, you heard it right, Titanfall vibes right here. This new rumor is coming from Tom Henderson. To be fair, this is not a new rumor because this rumor has been going on for a year right now. I already reported this a year ago that Respawn is working on another shooter game, but now we have an actual update towards this rumor from Tom Henderson and also from Jeff Grubb. By the way, if you have a good comment of your own, let me know in the comment section down below and I might feature your comment in the next video. By the way, this is all a rumor, and as usual, take rumors with a grain of salt, but I usually tend to pick the insiders that are most creditable and have a good track record. So someone said on X, EA still won't make Battlefront 3 with angry emojis, and Tom Henderson actually quote tweeted that, "No, but Respawn is cooking a Star Wars single player experience I think a lot of people have wanted for a long time. We'll do a insider gaming report when I finalize some details." So we are going to see more towards this rumor very soon. Someone else says, "Damn, that got me excited. Is it a today kind of a thing or in a few months? When I can corroborate. Could be tomorrow, could be next year." But Jeff Grubb actually said something on this as well today. It's a stylized shooter focused on mobility that I reported on a couple of years ago. So Jeff Grubb actually did an article on this very rumor. And let's take a quick look back at that article. Respawn is losing a creative director, Mohamed Alavi, announced on social media. And this is basically a ex-director that worked for Respawn and he left the company. Respawn basically continued this project without him. Respawn has only ever confirmed small tidbits about Alavi's game. It's a third project alongside continuing development of Apex Legends and the sequel towards Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which we now know of course is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The studio has also previously said it's a single player adventure. In addition to those details, I've learned it's a first person shooter with AAA ambitions, and the design team is striving for mobility and style as guiding principles. This third game is not, however, a sequel to Titanfall 1 and 2. This rumor is pretty old already, like I said, but now that we have updates towards it from Tom Henderson that it's seemingly still in development, I do think that this game might get announced this year. Now the question is if it even also released this year. I don't know about that. To be fair, Respawn doesn't have anything now to release after Jedi Survivor last year, so maybe they do now have the time and maybe the Star Wars shooter is in fact now ready because it has been in development for a long time, as we can see. But I do think there has been some sort of development hell for this game because of the fact that the director left. So maybe we won't see it still for this year, and it's maybe a game for next year in 2025. But still, they are working, in fact, on this shooter. I would love a Titanfall 3 as much as the next guy. It's my only multiplayer game that I actually gave a shit about, to be fair. I don't know if Titanfall will ever come back. I do think they will. There's such a big outcry online for a actual new Titanfall game that is not Apex Legends free-to-play stuff. But apparently this Star Wars shooter takes a lot of inspiration of Titanfall when you hear the word mobility. So maybe there is in fact some wall running in this game as well. I mean, Titanfall would be a very good blueprint for a Star Wars shooter, in my opinion, especially if you play as, shall I say, a commando unit or like a bounty hunter like Boba Fett with a jetpack. That would be a very good combination, because you also play as this hunter type of character in the Titanfall games. With the jetpacks, you can probably do all this mobility wall running stuff like that. So I think that would just fit naturally for a Star Wars first-person shooter. Now, I do think that this game has a big single-player focus. There might be some multiplayer stuff as well with this game. I haven't seen it yet in the rumors, though, that there is anything multiplayer. They also say it's stylized, so that makes me think if it's maybe a cel-shaded game, that would be a very cool thing, in my opinion. Like a little bit like Borderlands, shall I say. Most stylized games tend to age much better than very realistic graphics these days. So we shall see if there are any updates towards this rumor. As for now, we don't have any updates, but Tom Henderson did say he wants to do a full-on article. So I do think he has more information than he's letting on. And maybe an announcement is in fact incoming for this game. Also, I quickly want to talk about something else for this video, which is Metro. It's also a first-person shooter. It's of course not in a Star Wars universe, of course. It's a post-apocalyptic universe. And they are very cool games if you've never played the Metro games. I actually talked about the fact that there would be a new Metro game. First, it was a mainline game that was rumored, and that is still rumored. We got those rumors from also Tom Henderson. We of course got the VR reveal. Not a lot of people were waiting for that though, but I actually do have some good news. Recently, the Metro account on Twitter actually posted this roadmap from how far that they've come, and that they've sold over 10 million units. And if you look towards this image, I will show it for you guys on screen. You will see the Metro Awakening VR title announcement in 2024. But then they are actually teasing another mainline game with the white line, shall I say, with 2020, and then it's blurred. So they are teasing in fact a actual new mainline Metro game as well, and we already knew that thanks to Tom Henderson. So I have a suspicious feeling that we might see an announcement towards this mainline Metro game around the E3 period, probably maybe at an Xbox showcase. Most of the Metro games were announced at Xbox showcases, so maybe they will do the same thing for this new Metro game as well. But if you were afraid of no mainline Metro game anymore after Awakening, don't worry, because in fact they are teasing themselves that there is in fact a actual mainline Metro game also now in development. Release though, I don't think so. Maybe that's a 2025 game, but I can see it getting announced this year. That's quickly something I wanted to add on for this video, because I do know there are some Metro fans subscribed to my channel, so here you guys have an update towards that series as well. What is your opinion on this Star Wars first-person shooter as well as the new Metro game? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's quickly do a comment of the day. My last video was about PlayStation, and I was basically right about that speculation that there wouldn't be any big first-party IP single-player release this year. So no God of War, no Wolverine, no Spider-Man, no Ghost of Tsushima. Only basically new IPs. And I got a comment from Darth Nilius, hardcore member of the channel by the way. Yeah, I don't see PlayStation Studio games until second half of 2025. Yeah, it's a sad reality. I was hoping in that video that maybe one of the new IPs is still a single player game. Maybe the new game from Bluepoint Games, because they are working apparently on their own project, their own IP, which is a new IP. I hope that game is a single player game. But if you have a good comment of your own, let me know in the comment section down below and I might feature your comment in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like this video if you like it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming news, leaks, rumors towards the biggest single player games. It can be about anything PlayStation related, Nintendo related, Xbox related. I cover every platform. As always, visit my social media if you want more of me, and I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt gaming news video. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Bye bye.